Okay, number 2 says the dimensions of two similar prisms are shown in the figure below. The volume of the larger prism is 128 cubic centimeters. What is the volume of the smaller prism? This one had me stumped even a little bit for a while, so just listen carefully. I know that the volume of this big one is 128. And I know that this side here is 8x and that the corresponding side on the smaller one is 6x. Okay? And they don't really give you any other information. So for a while I was kind of like, gosh, how do you even do this? And if I'm stumped, then it's probably pretty challenging. 8x and 6x. Here's what I did. I know that 6 is 3/4 of what 8 is. So I know that each side on the smaller one is 75 or 75% of the larger one. And I know that this is a volume. This is a three-dimensional figure. And basically the formulas are a little bit different from one shape to another, but basically you're having to multiply 3 dimensions. Okay? If you took 100% of this length times 100% of this and 100% of this, then you come up with 128. And that's the volume of the big one. But the lengths on the smaller triangle are each 3/4 of what the lengths are on the big one. So what I wind up doing is I took 128 and I said times 3/4. But then I have to say times 3/4 again. And times 3/4 again. So that I did 75% of the length, 75% of the height, 75% of the width. And when I did that, I got 54 cubic centimeters. I doubt that you will get something like that on the test, but there it is. Number 3, quadrilateral STUV is similar to quadrilateral DEFG. Okay? So S corresponds to D. T corresponds to E. U corresponds to F. V corresponds to G. Okay? And they want to know what is the length of ST. They want to know this right here. Okay? All right. Well, I know that from T to U is 5 centimeters. Okay? And that's from these two middle ones. So the corresponding one on the other quadrilateral are these two, E to F, and that's 4. Okay? So we're just going to set up a proportion. We're going to go big quadrilateral measurement over small quadrilateral measurement, big quadrilateral measurement over small quadrilateral measurement. Okay? So ST is a question mark, but it corresponds to DE. Okay? So here we go. Big, so TU corresponds to EF, and that's going to be the same proportion that you get when you do ST to DE. Okay, so now we're going to plug the numbers in. TU is 5. EF is 4. ST, we don't know. DE is 9. Okay? And then we cross multiply. 9 times 5 is 45. 45 divided by 4 will give us our answer. So 45 divided by 4. 4 will go into 4 once. 4 will go into 15. How many times? Hang on. What did I do? I messed up somewhere. TU is 5, and that corresponds to EF, which is 4. ST and DE. 9 times 5 is 45. 45 divided by 4. It's, okay, I messed up here. Oh, okay. Look at me. Okay, 1 times 4 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. No wonder I can't do my math. Okay, 4 will go into 5 once. Wow, that's embarrassing. 1 times 4 is 4. You have 1 left over. Bring down a 0. 4 will go into 10. Twice. 2 times 4 is 8. Uh-oh, I'm running around a room. 10 minus 8 is 2. Carry down a 0. 4 will go into 20 5 times. Okay, so here's our answer. And if I look, that says 11.25, but 11.25 is the same as saying 11 1/4. Okay, so the length of ST is 11 1/4.